to writing a code, we will start it from tomorrow onwards. Okay. So come here, guys. I'm just adding today's date first. Just writing. 27th of August. Sorry, not August. It's September. Okay, everybody. So again, guys. So let's get started. Yes, Shahrukh. Any doubt, guys? Or somebody saying something? Okay, I guess no. Okay, everybody. So again, now as I mentioned, just listen to me carefully. Again, the first thing we are going to talk about Python, right? What is Python? Before Python, what is Python? Right. Again, all we are aware about today, we all are here to learn Python. Everybody heard about what is Python? Python is a programming language, right? But why do we choose Python? Why Python is so much important to become a data analyst, data scientist, or business analyst, whatever? So the first question come over here. What is Python? Python is nothing but a programming language, right? Programming language. Programming language. Programming language, what, sir? It's nothing but just simple like a Java. If you have heard about Java, C++, if you are coming non-tech background, I hope you have heard about these ones: Java, C++, and many more. See, these are the programming languages we have other than Python. Okay, but you have heard about Python first, and that's fine, totally fine. So Python is a programming language such a way Java, C++, and many more. Okay, sir, fine. We have understood. Python is nothing but a simple programming language like Java, C++. Oh, yes. Okay. Now another question arises. Sir, we have understood what is Python, but Python is programming language, but I don't know what is programming language, right? What is programming language? I don't know what is programming language, even though because I'm coming from non-tech background. So again, I'll explain you what is programming language. So programming language is nothing but program. What program? Okay, or to do the task, to do the task again and again, again and again. I'll explain it to you. Programming language. What is programming language? I'll explain it to you. This okay, within an example. So so now tell me, if I tell you, you have your mobile phone, everybody. Yeah, you have your mobile phone. Yeah, everybody has a mobile phone. Everybody tell me. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
you have the mobile phone in your hand. That is a program. What programs? I didn't understand. So program is nothing but you give the information, or you give the, what I can say, you give to do the task. See, writing over to do the task for me, and it will do for you. For an example, for your mobile phone, if you are saying to your mobile phone, please call to my brother, so what it will do, it will call to your brother. Na, you are saying, hey Siri, please call to my father, Siri will call to your father. So what it is a program. Na, you are giving instruction, isn't it? So that means program is nothing but I'm writing over here. Yes, set of instructions. Instruction. Let's just take one more example, sir. I'm getting it, but I just need more clarity. If have you seen a Iron Man movie, everybody? I hope you have everybody seen that Iron Man movie, right?
Yes.
Tony Stark. So in Tony Stark, have you seen a Jarvis? Yeah, what is Jarvis? If you heard about in the movies, it's a program. What is program? What Tony Stark generally do? Tony Stark give the instruction to the what's that name? Jarvis. Yeah, he gives some instructions to the Jarvis. And what instruction? Jarvis, do something for me. Do something for me. Do call to my girlfriend like this. Okay, to call my girlfriend, to call to anybody, to call my father, to call my mother. What Jarvis do? Jarvis has the Program, it takes the input. Again, listen to me carefully. What happens in program? Program takes the input from the user. What user? User is nothing but, for the program, if I am calling to my mobile phone, hey Siri, please call to my father. So who I am the user. I am the user which giving the input to my Siri, please do something for me. So that's called a program. So what is Siri? Which is performing a task for you. This is a program taking the input from you and then performing the output and calling from you for your father. Did you getting about what is program? Again, program is nothing but, in simple terms, you can explain to anybody also if you listen to me carefully. So if someone will ask you, okay, you know Python. Python is a normal programming language like we have Java, C, C++. But I want to understand what is programming. Programming is nothing but some set of instructions. Like, one more example. You have your elder brother or younger brother, like that way, and you are explaining to your brother, you have to go to the showroom, you have to purchase a new car, then you have to service it, then you have to fill the tank, then you have to go to my, uh, you have to come to my office, then pick me, and then we will come back to office. So what you are doing, you are explaining the task, you are explaining the task to your brother. So actually if I talk about technically, what you are doing, you are giving the program to your brother. Okay, so your brother will do similar like this, isn't it? So program is nothing but set of instructions. Did you got my one written over here? Set of instructions, just like a jar which in Iron Man. Is that clear, guys? What is programming language? Right, everybody? Yes, the people who have raised a hand, ask if you have any questions.
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah,
Shahrukh.
so sorry for disturbing you.
No
मेरा
worry.
सिर्फ एक ही क्वेश्चन थे जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल कभी जो भी टेक्निकल इश्यूज आ सकते हैं नेट से रिलेटेड या कोई एब्सेंट हो इन एनी
हाँ,
कंडीशन सो ये जैसे वीडियो दे देन हम कैसे इसको हम आफ्टर द क्लासेस हम इसको चेक कर सकते हैं
I can't hear you clearly, Mohammed Shahrukh. So can you please come again?
मैं ये कहना चाह रहा था फॉर एग्जांपल ऐसी कोई कंडीशन हो कि किसी बच्चे का क्लास छूट गया हो या किसी का टेक्निकल या नेटवर्क इशू आ जाए देन आफ्टर 10 मिनट्स से गैप आ गया हो कंटिन्यू उसने क्लास
Hmm.
नहीं ली हो 10 मिनट्स तक सो हम
Mm-hmm.
बाद में आफ्टर द क्लासेस या आफ्टर नेक्स्ट डे हम लोग कैसे वापस इसको वीडियो जो रिकॉर्डेड है जो रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है अभी वीडियो हम इसको कैसे
Hmm.
वापस लॉग इन करके हम इस वीडियो को देख सकते हैं फॉर एक्स्ट्रा एक तरह से हम लोग कहें कि हम लोग थोड़ा अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए अच्छे से समझने के लिए वापस अगर हम इसको देखना चाहें देन हम क्या प्रोसीजर फॉलो कर सकते हैं ताकि हम इसको वापस देख सकें
You're talking about अगर आप कोई class miss कर दो, तो how you can go through that recording again? Is that a question?
या
Okay, so for that, Shahrukh, I don't have much understanding in terms of your platform. So what you can do, this same question regarding to your, your platform, how you can see the recordings again. Then you can ask with the Abhinav or another person. Okay,
ओके
so I'm not the right person to ask the question because I don't have much understanding on this.
ओके ओके डन सर
Okay,
ओके थैंक यू सर
okay. What about others, guys? Okay. 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 Now, guys, is that clear? What is Python? Python is simpler programming language. What is programming language? Tell me, guys, is that clear? Now you can explain to anybody else, right? To your father, to your mother. Then go to your home, then explain to everybody. Okay, this is the programming language. Yeah. Is that clear, guys? Tell me.
यस सर
Again,
क्लियर
guys, as I mentioned. Okay. Again, guys, as I mentioned, do not try to ask anything what I'm explaining. If you have any doubt, you can ask me today, tomorrow. That's not a problem. But if you listen to me carefully, things will be clear. Okay, I'll try my best to clear each and everything from my end. Okay, so now let's move ahead. Okay, sir, we have understood what is Python. Python is a simple programming language. But sir, I need one more thing. Okay, I just want to understand one more question. What question? Why choose Python? Right? Why choose Python? Why not Java? Why not C, C++? Why not any another programming language? Why we choose Python in data science even though, right? In data data science. Okay, another question arises. So again, why do we choose Python in terms of data science as a data analyst, data scientist? I'll let you know. First question over here is that, you know, Python is easy to learn. Okay, that means anybody can easily learn Python. Yes, fine. Okay, understood. Another question is that, sorry, another answer is that Python is a rich of its library of data science library. You can say data science library. What's library? I'll explain it to you later, but understand why do we choose Python in data science? Because it is very easy to learn. It its syntaxes, its syntax is very easy. Okay, Python is rich because of its libraries, and and Python uses Python uses simple English keywords, right? Keywords means I'll explain. When we start writing a code now, things are very clear. What very clear, sir? That means when we start writing a code in Python na, things will be like this, uh, if if else, these are simple English keywords in Python, so you don't need to remember all these things will be very clear. I'll try to connect each and everything in Python with the real world scenarios. Okay, so these are the main 3 points. Python is so much popular nowadays. Okay, if someone will ask why do you choose Python, so can you do the same task what you are doing in Python with any another programming language, Java, C, C++, etc? You can say, sir, yes, I can do similar task like what I'm doing in Python, like machine learning. If you heard about machine learning, deep learning, can you do in Java, C, C++? Say yes, sir, we can do that. Then why we don't use Java for machine learning, for data science? Because of its library. Python is full of its library. Python is full of its library. So I don't need to write a code from scratch, right? Wherever I am writing 100 lines of a code in Java, 100 lines of a code in Java, with the help of library in Python, I can do the same task in 2 lines only. That is the benefit. Getting your point, guys? Why do we choose this? Because of its library. So in Python, if I am solving any problem, Python require less lines of code. Suppose 2 lines of code. Okay, but in any another programming languages, it will take 100 lines of code. That means it requires less lines of code because of the library. Did you got my point, guys?
Done, sir.
What about
Yes,
others?
sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
okay, great. Let's move ahead then. Okay, just give me a sec, guys. Let's move to the next one. Okay, sir, we have understood all these things. Now, okay, sir, we have understood. Fine. But we have understood what is Python, what is programming language, and why do we choose Python over here. Let's move to the next question. Okay, then let's move to the next question. Okay, I get a sneeze continuously. Ah, okay, now, okay, one more point over here is that Python is, is open source, right? Open source. Again, each and everything in Python that is open source. You don't need to make any, subscription or something. It is open source to everyone. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Now, come here. Now, sir, ठीक है. We have understood these things. Now, another question over is that Where we can start in Python. First of all, we have to install Python into our system. How to install? Just go to the Google to let you know how to install, how you can install Python into your system. You can do that same right now with me. Okay, as I mentioned, in terms of writing a code, this is something we'll do that from tomorrow onwards. Okay, but we'll let you know how you can download Python. Just go to the Python Google, just write Python download. Just write Python download and click on the first link, download Python on this. Click on this. Is it the latest version you have to download? Just click on this, download Python 3.11.5. This is the latest version. Okay. You have to just download this. Just click on this. It gets downloaded into your system. Okay. Once you download this, let me know. Again, guys, you have to do the same thing right now at your system. Another thing, meanwhile you are downloading the things, now I'll explain you one more thing. I'll explain you framework. I'll explain you framework. But right now, guys, do one thing, which I'll let you know. Please download the Python into your system. Once you download, do install it. How to install? Once you download this thing into your local system, into your downloads folder, just click on double click on the file, and it's starting installing into your system. Just make it yes, 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 and it will install into your system. Then once you do that, guys, let me know. Then we will talk about framework. Okay, everybody, can we do this right now, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do that, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Do this. Once done, let me know.
I already downloaded in the morning.
Okay, okay, fine. Let's wait the rest people. Huh? They will do that if they haven't done.
Done.
Okay. What about others? Oh, it's downloaded. Now, other than that, guys, now I'll explain you framework. Now, what is framework? Okay, framework is nothing but a tool. Hmm? There's nothing but a tool. What tool it is? Again, I'll explain you one example. Okay, still in process. That's fine. Meanwhile, Akash, just see my screen and listen to me. Okay, in in terms of framework, everybody listen to me carefully. What is framework? I'll explain it to you. Okay, now tell me, guys. Uh, tell me one thing. Uh, if there are two people, just listen to me carefully. Okay, I'll ask you the questions. If there are two people, yeah, if there are two people, for an example, Anurag and Sachin, there are two people. How Anurag will understand what Sachin is trying to say, or how Sachin will understand what Anurag is trying to say? Tell me.
They need a language.
They need a language, okay? And what about others? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Prashant is right. They need a language, isn't it? Yeah, everybody. Did you understood my question? What I explained? What I tell? What I explained? So let me come again on the example. If there are two people like Prashant and Akash, there are two people, Prashant and Akash, and how Prashant will understand what Akash is trying to say, and how Akash will understand what Prashant is trying to say because of the language writing over here. What language it can be? Yeah, what language it can be? It can be English. It can be
It can be English or Hindi or any language.
Urdu, Gujarati.
Or action.
Oh yeah, or any other language, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that means what is language? Language is nothing but the mediator, isn't it? mediator between, isn't it? Between them, isn't it? Between them. So language is a mediator, right? Like the same thing. Because of the English language, Hindi language, Prashant can understand what Akash is trying to say. Now, another question over here is that not a question. Similar like that, Python we have similar like English language. It's just like a mediator, isn't it? But Python is a programming language. But programming language Python is nothing but help us to understand, computers language, computers language, isn't it? Or computer will understand what I'm trying to say, isn't it? Did you get my point? So Python is a mediator. What I'm trying to say, Python will understand and it will do the task for me, isn't it? And what computer is trying to say, I will understand because of Python. So Python is a mediator. I'm connecting these things. Yeah. Python is a English simple language and it's a computer's language. It help computers to understand what I'm trying to say. This is a programming language. So any programming language is nothing but it's just like a mediator between you and the computer. Tell me guys, is that clear?
Clear, clear.
Yeah. What about others?
Sir, please repeat again.
So I'm saying Python is a programming language. And Python is a programming language. It's a mediator, just like English, Hindi, Gujarati, between two people. Just simply, Python is a mediator between me and between the computer, isn't it? Between you and your computer. So, Python is nothing but a mediator between you and the computer, right? Writing over here.
Okay, done, sir.
Between you and the computer. Got my point, guys, everybody? Okay, sir, guys. Yes, we have understood. That means programming is nothing but simpler mediator between you and the company. Yes, fine. Yes, understood. Now, now, then what is a framework here? What is a framework here? What is a framework here? And what is the use of framework over here? It's nothing but framework is just like a tool. As I mentioned, framework is just like a tool. On the top of it, again, at the background, writing over here, at the background, at the background, python is running python is running, but it's a tool where you can write large lines and yes, lines of code again. One more thing, come here. Framework is nothing but, let me open a framework for you. Okay, first of all, Visual Studio. Come on. Ha. Let me open it first, then I'll explain it to you. Come on. Mm, okay, see this. So this is one of the framework, guys. This is one of the framework. Again, as I mentioned, framework is nothing but a tool. So this is my tool, VS Code Visual Studio, where you can write large lines of code. Can you see this over here? Over here, how many lines of code I have written down? Around 280 lines of code I have written down. But if I talk about simple Python, I cannot write these type of large lines of code. I cannot write. Again, with the help of with the help of tool, I can write large lines of code. Otherwise, I cannot write large lines of code. I can maintain my code. I can debug my code. I can see where my code is giving me the error. These kind of functionality framework will provide us. Simple Python will not provide us. Again, at the background for this tool, Python is working. See this written over here, Python. See this. Can you see this Python? So Python is working behind this code. Yeah, but this is the framework on the background. Python is working, and over here I can write 100 lakhs lines of code if required, and it will work for me. Did you got my point, guys? What frameworks are? Everybody? Yeah, tell me, guys. Tell me. Now I'll write what framework. The names of framework. First framework is Visual Studio Code, VS Code, or Visual Studio. Anything you can say, or PyCharm, right? Or Spider, or Jupyter Notebook. Tell me, guys. Is that clear? What I'm trying to say? Yeah, everybody. Did you understand the
Yes, yes.
framework?
Yeah.
Okay. What about others?
Yes.
I can see there are multiple people, but I got the response from very less people.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Understand, sir.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Again, okay. So we have understood what is framework. Framework is nothing but simple, just like a tool, just like a WhatsApp, right? WhatsApp is a tool, huh? Behind it, their programming language is working, isn't it? Like the same, right? Like the same way, Visual Studio, PyCharm, or any another framework is just like a tool. Okay, so understood. Now we will try to understand so how these not how these which one we use, right? Which one we use and which one we will use. Again, we can use any one of them: PyCharm, Spider, Jupyter Notebook, and anything, right? But sir, are like all they are same? Yes, all they are same, right? Visual Studio Code is just like a Python framework, PyCharm also, Spider also, each and everybody, right? Again, which one do we use? You can use anything, okay? But each and every framework has their own functionality. As I mentioned, each and every tool has their own functionality. Functionality, I mean to say, if I talk about Jupyter Notebook, here you cannot debug your code. I'll let you know the features one by one when we start working on the each and every framework one by one. Spider, we can debug the code. PyCharm, Visual Studio, we can debug the code. That means each and every framework has their own functionality to work upon. Okay, guys. Now, if we talk about, okay, sir, one more framework we have, that is a Google Colab. Google Colab. On this, which we are working right now, Google Colab is a framework. If you go to the Google Colab, just write Google Colab. Google Colab is a Google, from the Google side, it is a framework of free of cost, which is working behind it onto the Python. Okay, behind it, Python is working, and here this is the Google Colab. But sir, why we are working on this? Why? I'll explain to you. One thing, Google Colab is a Google site. Google provides us Google Colab as a free of cost. It is a web-based application, web-based tool. Without internet, you cannot access Google Colab. That is a web-based. Okay. These which I have explained, Visual Studio, PyCharm, Spider, all these are not a web-based. You can use them without internet. Okay. So this is a web-based. So, but sir, why we are working on this Google Collab? Why not all these? You can work all these also, not a problem. But if you're working onto the Google Collab, na, I can share this code with you easily. This whole Python file, I can share it with you. How? Just go to the share button. Over here, there's a share button. I'll share this link with you. Come on. Okay, it's taking time. Come on. There's something network issue from my end. I don't know what happened. Okay, just sharing this link. Okay, over here, guys, do click on this link so you can open this Google Colab file from your side, which I have written down over here. You can see all these things from your side. This is the benefit of working with the Google Collab. Is this fine, guys? Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
What about others?
So can you please explain it again?
I'll explain again. Pujari,
Yeah.
not Pratiksha Pujari. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, as I mentioned, Google Colab is a web-based framework which provided from the Google side. So this is something Google provide us as a free of cost. Okay. So why we are working on this? Because this Google Colab onto the Google Colab, I can share this Python file. This is my Python file, right? This is something each and every cell I can write my code separately. This is the feature of Google Colab. Okay. So I can share this code with you. Whole file I can share it with you. How? I just copy the share link and you can just click on this link and you can download the file even though you can open the file from your side which I'm writing right now currently. That is a benefit, isn't it? You don't need to download the you don't need to download the Python. You don't need to download anything. Just click on this file and it will work for you. And again, Google Colab you can run into your mobile phone also. You don't need a laptop sometimes. Okay, if it requirements. Yeah, everybody. Pujari,
Done,
Pratik
sir.
Pujari. Okay. What about others?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Google Colab file. So I want you two guys to go through this, what I have done so far, what we have done so far, what I have explained so far. Go through this once from your side. As I mentioned, we will go slowly, slowly. Within 3 to 4 weeks, we will complete whole Python. Okay, 3 to 4 weeks it will take us to complete the whole Python. But I want you to go through this right now, everybody, from your side the each and everything which I have explained you the example and all. Just go through this. If you have any doubt, do let me know right now. I'll sort it out right now for everybody. Okay, guys.
Okay, sir.
Unless and explain it. Sorry, not explain. Go through this and let me know. I've shared this link already, and let me know once done.
Good evening, sir. Actually, I am an outside here, but I
Uh huh.
actually heard everything.
Uh
But
huh.
starting, I think 20 minutes, I haven't heard what you have said from starting. Just like 20 minutes before only, I just have heard everything because I'm actually an outside. So,
Mm-hmm.
is any recorded version is available now after this
Yes.
finishing?
Yes. Recording is happening right now, so you can see the recording after the session. Yes. Yes. Correct.
In that place, we can we use this Python
Come again for what? For what? Python?
uh, while creating a web page on a,
We can.
use
We can.
HTML, CSS, and there will be JavaScript also, no?
Yes, yes, we can use this as a web page also. No problem. Yes.
So this you said this is easy, no?
Yes, this is easy, correct.
This
But
Python is this.
Python is easy, but Python is not specialized for to creating web pages or something. You can use, but
Okay,
JavaScript or Java or any other language are much easier to creating the web page and all. Again, each and every programming language has a speciality, right? So Python has a specialty for the libraries, for data science, for machine learning, deep
oh,
learning, isn't it? For AI, not
okay,
specialized for the web page. You can create, but not specialized. Okay, I can say.
okay, okay.
Okay, let's go. It is not there for web page. Yes. Let's just wait some more time, then we'll move ahead.
May I know the relationship between framework and language? Any language?
Frame and then language you're talking about.
Yes, yes. Between the relations between the language and framework.
Language and framework.
Yes.
Language and wait, just give me a second. I'm just uh, reading out something. Just give me a second. Okay, then I'll come to your question. There is, we cannot say the relationship. It just actually a need. Okay, need for you. Okay, again, tell me one thing. Do you know how ATM